Okay, like next question over here. Question 5. This is a little bit tricky, but yes, if you ask me what is the level of the organization, I know this is what we always call a unicellular what microorganism. This is true, but then because of the fact that 它就是只有一片东西跟几个 organelle 一个 nucleus 跟一个 vacuole 罢了，它不能够叫 organism. Technically, there's no system, there's no tissue, there's no organ, so it can at most be called what? Yes, back to basic cell. 它其实就是一个 cell. Okay, yeah. 来继续。So what is structure M over here? 这是我们的 vacuole. Contractile vacuole. If you remember the term, okay, contractile vacuole. 这是 full vacuole. 另外一个就是大个的 contractile vacuole. Okay, yeah. 来下一个 explain the statement below. Let's see, let's see what happened. By the way, explain usually means what? Why? Why is it the statement? Okay, 来第一个 it says water content in structure M will increase gradually. 就是它会一直变多，水会变多 especially when you put it in freshwater pot. So what happened here? Yeah, this is a little bit of chapter 3, but yeah, what happened over here? Basically, 为什么会变多 Because, again, we learned before, because 我们讲过 freshwater 是 hypotonic to amoeba species. Right, so because of that, 它就会 water 就会 diffuse into the cell by osmosis 咯. That's it, as simple as that. 记得 amoeba species 划线划线 SP 点 SP 点 by osmosis. Okay, that's the first part. Yeah, that explains 为什么你会很多水 because again, this is osmosis chapter. Because water is osmosis, 它就会跑进来 Water is hypotonic. Okay, 下一个 Now, next one. You say M plays an important role. Okay, 你的 contractile vacuole 很重要在 control water balance. So again, ask yourself 啦 why? 为什么很重要? You talk about what? You talk about the function of what is a function? What is a function? Second sentence, what is a function of your of your contractile vacuole over here? So yeah, basically, if you remember, you first of all 先慢慢的 expand 它 expand to maximum size. Then what do? 小便哦 which is basically 你会收缩 right? You then contract, then you can expel the excess water. Remember, expel the excess water. Only the excess water. Okay, you expel the excess water. 把很多的水都拿出来过后 finally 你就可以做 yes, again, as a whole title of this question, what is this called? The title is osmoregulation. So this is what we call osmoregulation. Okay, osmoregulation. Okay, that's it for question B. Okay, 下一个 let's see what happened. 如果今天不是你放在一个很多盐巴的地方 so again, this is a little bit of chapter 3, but yeah, if you put into a place with a lot of salt, what happened? Yes, 它就会 again, think about it. 很多 salt 怎么办? Okay, first of all, let's think about this. Like, let's put this for a while first. Let's think about what happened, right? So the salt solution 会这样子，它其实就会 yes, hypertonic, because 你很咸，你这边的很少水，你很咸 so it's hypertonic to actually amoeba species. So because of that, 它就会脱水咯 water 就会 diffuses out of amoeba species. Okay, water 会 diffuse out of amoeba species. As usual, whenever a sentence started off with water diffuses, please end it up with OSM or SIS. End up with osmosis. Okay, you diffuse out by osmosis. Finally, what happened? Yes, what happened to the M and amoeba species? M 就会 stop contracting. 因为 you should answer here. M 会 stop contracting. Why? Because 你已经没有水了。water diffuses out. There is no way for you to still contract because 你已经没有尿可以小便了 Okay, yeah, so you stop contracting. And also don't forget to answer the question, what happened to amoeba species? 它就会我们叫做 crenated. Right, crenated. I think you can also use the word shrink. Yes, 缩水 Okay, 缩水 crenated 或者 shrink. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's it for question C. Okay, 来准备继续Again, feel free to pause yourself. Last question over here. Process X. What is process X？ 你看这边什么 pseudopodium 啦，什么 absorb nutrient 啊这些。What is this? Yeah, what is this? This is yes, literally 吃东西。This is our phagocytosis. 为什么 ？Because the amoeba species, if you remember, they have a name for amoeba species. Especially you are using pseudopodium. 这个就是一个证明 ，because this is the only tool for phagocytosis. Right? Last but not least, let's fill this blank, fill in the blank over here. What happened over here? When you enclose it, you will then have a food particle, food vacuole 把它包在一起过后，你就会消化它。So lysosome 就要 secrete lysozyme. Remember this? Lysosome secrete lysozyme to hydrolyze 这一个 food particles. 记得啊，不要写什么 breakdown 啦、digest 啊 whatever， 不要。We only use one word over here, hydrolyze. Okay, hydrolyze. Cool. Right. So after what happened after you digest? Yes, finally absorb. 然后大便。How do you 大便 ？Yes, undigested materials. 你就通通都留着就好啊，就是 discharge 直接 discharge 不了。There's no anal port or whatever. There's no anus， 直接就是 discharge， 直接 discharge. Okay, that's it. 直接 discharge 啊。Okay. Yes. 不要写 waste material 啊 ，by the way， 不要写 waste material， 不要。just use the word undigested， 就是一些不被 digest 的一些东西。Okay, it might be useful, just undigested. Okay, cool, that's it. 来，我们准备继续。Okay.